Kane. What's up, Pimp? Don't normally donate to streamers, but been watching you since we'll feel bad for the stuff. Well, thank you, Kane. Thank you for the £5, man. Glad you decided to break your thing today. I appreciate it, man. Dude, thank you guys for all the love you're throwing my way. You can't believe people are still playing Skyrim? Dude, Skyrim's one of the best games ever made. You get a lot of people that hate on it, but like, and like, oh, they're re-releasing Skyrim again. But like, Skyrim is a masterpiece. Like, if they just upgraded Skyrim's graphics and released it again, I'd be down. Blubber. Keep your chins up during these times. I got you, man. All three of them. Why don't you release videos out in bulk like DSP does? I don't know. Like, I just don't see, like, first off, I hate channels that release videos out in bulk. Like, people that put out like 6, 7 to 10 videos, because I used to subscribe to Phil. And, no, that doesn't work. I used to subscribe to Phil, and because he did that, made me unsubscribe, because like it would just spam my my box. Like, I'd wake up every day and there'd be like 10 Dark Side Phil videos, and like it makes it so like means you're gonna kill or let him live. I don't know who that is. I'm not pre-recorded. Look, I'm gonna spin around. I'm spinning around right now for the guy who says it's pre-recorded. I like the copyright protection on YouTube. Not copyright, chargeback protection on YouTube. The chargeback protection on YouTube. And I like how, you know, you don't have to use any kind of like third-party sites like that to keep track of donations or anything like that. How about Azuna getting arrested again? Oh yeah, I do want to talk about this. For those of you not in the know, Marcell Ozuna is a baseball player. He plays left field for the Atlanta Braves and DH.
What are you kidding me?
And he was.
I'm supposed to be holding a tasting of the new.
He basically got
for the captain of the
suspended last year for beating his wife,
in this state,
which is a terrible shit thing to do, right? And like, I gave him the benefit of the doubt for a while. Like, you know, his wife has a history of beating him and things like that.
I hope you're not expecting to get
so like, maybe he was defending himself. Nah, he was a shitbag. Like, they had the video out on the police cam. He basically was choking her when the police rolled up. So like, nah, fuck Azuna, right? Like, hitting women is the worst thing you can do, right?
So forget it.
Like, protect yourself. Don't let a woman beat up on you, but you don't hit her. Men are bigger, faster, and stronger than women in most of the time. There's some category out there where there's a woman like, you know, Chris Cyborg that would beat a man's ass. But for the vast majority of women, men naturally are bigger, faster, and stronger than women. Don't hit women, right? So fuck him. I don't want him on my team.
Okay. No need to make rash
But
decisions.
Marcell Ozuna is still on the team. Well, shitbag did my number 2 pet peeve, which is drinking and driving. And here's my thing about drinking and driving. Drinking and driving is a fucking choice. You can't convince me otherwise, right? You go, hey Ray, thank you for one gift to sub. Appreciate it, dude. You go to a party or a field or any establishment that might serve alcohol, knowing you're going there to drink. To make the choice of driving your car there and having no way to get back home, and he still made the choice to drive there, get drunk, and drive home. So like, he wanted to put other people at risk because of this thing. So fuck that. The Braves should designate for assignment him. Who cares? Pay his fucking salary, get him off the team.
All right then.
Maybe somebody will pick him up and have to pick his salary up too. I don't fucking know. But regardless, don't want him on the team. I don't care if he can hit 50 home runs.
But he seems to have
He's a shitbag.
If you plant this in the vermin's nest, it should stop them from ever coming back. Don't come back until every one of those things are dead. Now I've got to clean up this mess.
somebody stealing all the chili from my local Wendy's. Oh no. Dog, honestly, I eat chili so rarely from Wendy's. And like the main reason I don't really shop at Wendy's or like eat at Wendy's anymore is because their service is so fucking terrible. Like I used to eat chili a lot because my stomach was way smaller than it is now. And chili was easy to digest and didn't really cause me a lot of issues. Not to mention it was high in protein, low in calories. But, you know, I might have had Wendy's chili 2 times in the last year. And I think both times was bought by like somebody on stream. More of a meme now than anything else. Yeah, Wendy's chili is low in calories. Like a large chili is something like 240 calories. Something like that. Well, thank you, Wings of Bestito. Thanks for the 66 ruby. Chili itself is almost always has beans in it, right? Like that's the whole the name of chili, chili beans. Yeah, it's. Hey, $1's $1, man. They all add up. It was like Swedish meatballs with mashed potatoes and gravies and asparagus, and that shit looked so banging. Holy shit, that looks so good. Educated accent. 10 years of ridicule. 10 years of imprisonment. 10 years of exile. The children threw rocks and the women spat upon me as the menfolk dragged me into Whiterun's prison. They branded me a danger to their pitiful existence. Used words like madman and insane. Could a madman escape the prisons undetected? Could a lunatic establish a laboratory right under their noses? Could a psychopath create a mighty army? Skeever. This man had a meth lab. He's called it a laboratory, but we all know this motherfucker had a meth lab. My days as an apprentice alchemist in Winterhold were no better. Those egotistical braggarts couldn't compete with my ability. They were fell short. I'd constantly excel. They did appreciate my genius. Did they relish in my contributions? No! My instructors beat me and said I was irresponsible. And the Archmage cast me into the streets like a common beggar. As my enemy grows complacent and weak, they forget Hamlin and his utter brilliance. I build my army. I use every bit of my knowledge at my disposal to forge their demise. Thanks to Saborn's unwitting assistance, my legions grow stronger every day. The irony that the same ingredients used to make his vile drink be used to feed my offspring isn't lost upon me. Pay. Their ignorance of impeding annihilation amuses me. I will bury Whiterun and watch Winterhold burn. And when they experience the fury I've leashed upon them, my progeny are gnawing at the flesh from their bones. They will come begging, groveling at my feet. There will be no mercy, no quarter, no leniency. I will have the last dance, and I will rejoice over their mangled, broken corpses. Time for recompense and pride. 10 years of pain. 10 years of misery. Years of death. That's his little story. What is the best wings I've ever had? Hi, Wings. Why do you use the word pimp so often? No, not really. Like I use the word pimp more as a greeting than anything else. It's more like I used to watch wrestling, and when in wrestling there was this guy called Teddy Long or Theodore Long, and he would always call people pimps and players. Like, what's up, pimp? What's up, player? And like I kind of just copied him. Like, to be honest, like why do I use big ups? Back when the Boston bombing happened, I know this story starts out bleak, it gets better.
Well, the
Boston Red Sox used to use a thing called Cowboy Up as like their running call. And I would just, it's just a change of that. Instead of saying Cowboy Up, I said Big Ups. Because there was a whole Boston Strong Cowboy Up thing. See, rank all the fast food places: Chick-fil-A, Wendy's, Mickey D's, Burger King, Zaxby's. Well, Zaxby's is number one. I'm gonna go with Zaxby's, Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, in that order. Dude, they actually did away with the spicy McChicken here at my local McDonald's, and that shit sucks because the spicy chicken was banging. That shit hard. That shit hit hard, dog. I'd love to start a podcast, but the podcast I want to start would be like a Zipto Zipto. Cryptozoology. Cryptozoology is like it would be about cryptids, kind of like chaos theories used to be, but like the Loch Ness monster, the Ouroboros, the Ogopogo, DB Cooper, Bigfoot, you know, the Jersey Devil. I know Bigfoot. Yeah.